stop.
What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Shit, we're back to Forever Skies. It is time to find the tunnels. Now, you see the arrows sort of point you to the correct direction to actually get oxygen. Never really paid attention to that too much, but to find the tunnels, we're actually going to be going reverse what the arrows are telling us. You gotta get nice and lost in order to find the areas. Alright, you'll come over to here, which right there would probably be essential, but I want to scan this plant real quick, see if this is something that we're going to have to learn how to cut. This plant activates its defense mechanisms when sensing temperature close to that of a human body. It does not lower in temperatures. Check the virus research menu. Hypothermia booster, what? Alright, so I'm going to assume that's going to unlock us something inside of the scanner that we built. So we don't have like anything on us to do it. That's just giving us facts about it. Yeah, so check the virus research menu. Oh, that was it? Obtain dust daisy or lolling grass cricket. That was so much easier. We'll just hop on that. We only need one crystal to make a battery anyways. Alright, so now that we have a dust daisy, let's head back over to our virus analyzer. I don't think you can use the one that the game has. I'm pretty sure you would have to build your own. But you can try bringing it all the way over to the lab and seeing if it can actually process something while you're down there. We'll check that out later on if we have enough time in this episode, depending on where these tunnels actually lead us. I'm assuming that we're going to have to build something to fight off that plant and lower our body temperature, which is why we came back to the ship, because I'm sure it's going to have us research something or build something right now anyways. Alright, so now that we're back to the virus analyzer, you put the dust daisy inside and click analyze virus. The goal here is going to be to isolate one of the molecules, so you want to do your best to try to find the correct algorithm to eliminate them. So you'll notice the large ones will automatically get rid of the big ones. The big one's going to be the most important thing, because that's what we're going to need to research, so you don't want to get rid of him. However, the little guys, you want to try to focus on those. Small, boom, it'll move you to the next stage. If you do that one incorrectly, it'll just say sample destroyed, and it'll have you retry. It doesn't actually get rid of anything, so one plant technically is all you need up here, just so you guys are aware. Now, on stage 2, we have the small ones, which are going to be the little guys. We have the medium ones that we can eliminate 2 at a time, or we can do the large ones. Let's start with the small. That'll leave us with 1 negative, 0 uncharged, and 2 positives. Let's get rid of the 2 positives. That'll take us to stage 3. Once again, we have small, medium, and large. So we got 3 large particles, we got 3 medium particles, and we got 3 small. Let's get rid of the small. If you do any of this wrong, it doesn't necessarily matter, because you can always go back. We're still trying to isolate the big guys, so let's get rid of the uncharged. And what you want to see how right here, this is going to be the only acid. These 2 are the neutral. We have 0 alkaline, so since we chose the correct path, now we can get rid of the neutral ones, and it's just going to isolate the chromavirus. Now we have the vertigo virus. We can head over to the research station and research the hypothermia booster. Looks like our battery's starting to get kind of low. Now, one thing we haven't actually come across is a battery charger. Seems like the batteries are very important in this game, and it's kind of weird that we can't just research how to charge up our own batteries. Maybe that's something later on, though. So we do have upgrade stations that we can work on. Alright, so we need a whole nother vertigo virus. Good thing we brought extras that left somewhere. Whatever you do, don't accidentally eat these, because you do contract the virus. Alright, so now we're going to have to do it all over again. Or not. After you do it, it automatically solves all 3 stages for you, and you get the free virus. Nice! Alright, snake flea reduces body temperatures, allows you to bypass heat-sensitive organisms while being unnoticed. We're going to go and cook up our food while we're here. So we got one dust moth, boil that. We've yet to do like any increased lures and stuff like that. We might start working on that though. That'll require us to head back to the original towers that we started the game off on and harvesting a lot more glass, since unfortunately you can't actually make any glass inside of here. Alright, so we got the booster, wait on the food, and I will meet you guys down there. One thing I will mention though, make sure you make a crystal battery, that way you can get some free oxygen right next to the plants. I don't see like a... oh, we do have a use. How long does this last? We are one of you.
New environment detected.
Alright, so it does seem to last quite a while. We might have to run back and forth though.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Made to. I'm not regretting it one bit. Oh. Couple batteries inside of here and a bottle in case you don't have any on you. Sort of getting to the point with the extractor where I'm scared to use it because I don't want it to break. Alright, so we got something we can scan inside of here. Plant resin, a sticky, very durable plant substance that can slow you down when stepped in, but properly processed, it will turn into a bonding material for smaller structures. Huh.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
This is very much going to be a remembering game on where left our oxygen at. We need to eat up. I'm hoping there's some more food down here because we've found plenty before, but like to be a little different.
Look out.
Woo!
No, I can't always stop. You need to prepare yourself well.
Okay.
From this point on, you will be on your own, but I am watching you closely.
What? I'm going to have to you think that means she made them disappear? Or do you think that means that she's like, yeah, you're dead if you go that way? I don't want to test both at the same time. I don't want to die. Alright, so there's a path up top. See, now if we come up this way and around the corner... it's like a nice, fine, large oxygen container that I'm going to need. Aha! Woo. We got our oxygen back. This guy can actually scan you, which is kind of weird. Got room for the battery, or yeah. First, the battery can go in there now. Large oxygen canister. We don't have enough to pick it up.
Diseases might become more severe.
That'll help us out. Alright, so that's chained up, so we can't actually do anything with you. I bet going for the medium oxygen tank's probably going to be where we want to be focusing on. she kill these things? There we go. Predatory giant insect that evolved under dust. Highly territorial carnivore. Avoid direct contact recommended. What are you? Rescue. Hold on.
Hydration level is decreased.
Insect found in tunnels under the dust. You stay there for a minute.
Warning.
They thought I was crazy, but the voice really exists. It led me the way here, showed me how to defeat that virus. Would have thought that this fragile little creature is the key to the survival of us all. I can't survive. Yeah, we need oxygen. Alright, what was that? Database? Who would have thought that the fragile creature is the key to survival? It can't survive without me. I have to help it somehow, I just don't know how yet. I have to risk everything and go deeper, straight into the heart of the nature. I'll find all the answers down there. I want to rescue him because I feel like that's probably going to be like a pet for us in the game that we have to do something with, sort of like that guy's hinting at. But at the same time, I don't know if he is important or we need to like come back for him. Bean. It seems like he's by himself. I don't like how that guy's tied up either. Explore the area and find the virus carrier. Alright, so that's got to be the virus carrier. So let's head back, grab some oxygen. See if the voice inside of our head's like, you idiot! Or if she's actually congratulating us for doing something smart. I thought we were going to die when those things jumped us, though. If she hadn't popped with the shield, we would have been dead. Okay. I guess I just have a friendly little insect in my inventory now. First aid. No one needs that here. Your journey has just begun. The story will continue. There's still much to experience here. Am I losing oxygen? I really hope not. Now is a good time to discover your mechanics you missed, carry out further research, create new devices, and above all, get to know the world of Forever Skies better. We would be delighted if you could share your feedback with us and help improve development of Forever Skies to make it even better. Expect new content to be added throughout early access, up to 4-player co-op, combat, new enemies, new locations, more on their way. We plan regular updates based on your feedback. Thank you for Forever Skies, it means a lot to us. Far From Home team. So I'm guessing right now we made it to the end of the early access part of the game to where they haven't actually developed this second half yet. So we might go around, just show you guys what all the different like upgrade stations, things like that in the next episode, but it looks like we're going to be wrapping it up here pretty close. Sort of like Raft, every few months they're going to have an update around here with a whole bunch of new content, and whenever we get enough to actually make a few videos on, we'll be sure to check this game out, especially if you guys are liking it as much as you guys have shown so far.